All right, welcome back, everybody. We're currently right before the trade deadline. We're about to get that going, but I was just taking a look through the contracts, and I wanted to show you guys what I'm thinking. Um, Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm looking at who we could extend at the deadline here before we start making that playoff push. You know, guys' minds will be just focused on straight hockey, maybe not think about their contracts after the trade deadline here. So I'm thinking maybe we offer it right now, and then if it's declined, we'll revisit in the offseason. Here's Shifley, a 90 overall, 30-year-old. Looking for an extension. Looking for 7 years, just under 9 mil. Play around with it. It's right around 9 mil, no matter how many years, how much term you want to put on it. So then you come down to Perfetti. This is a young guy who I would want to extend long term. He's for 5 years. He's already up to 8.5 mil. I mean, you can get less if you want to go more the bridge style, but I don't think I want to do that. I want to have good players on team control, team friendly almost deals if I can get them. Up into 8 years, you're looking at 10 mil per year. That's not going to happen. So we'll leave Shifley and Perfetti alone right now. DeMello's 30, defensive defenseman, I believe. Yeah. He is looking for a 5-year, 5.5 mil contract. At 30, I don't think I want to give out that 5 mil. No matter where you go, it's around there anyways. Unless you want to offer him 8 years at 30 years old, you have to pay 6. So, then you have down here into Brendan Dillon, another older defenseman, looking for 3 years, around 5 mil. We'll leave that. We'll leave everything we've seen now. I'm not too interested in touching. We can leave it. Now we get to Pierre Engvall, who's 83 overall, two-way forward, having a solid year. 27 years old, good in his own zone. He's physical, perfect third liner for our team. He is looking for 3 years at just under 3 mil. I'm fine with 3 years. That brings him to 30. I mean, you can get him for possibly cheaper if you want to go longer. But I'm okay. I'm okay with 3 years, hanging around like 2.7 mil for him. This is easy for me to make this decision. I'm gonna offer this to him. We'll see where we go with him. Another one I was looking at is Ville Heinola. Take a look at this. Okay, so he's looking for 5, just under 5 mil. He's 23. This is kind of his breakout year because he was in the AHL last year. Has a little bit of NHL experience, not too much, but he's finally getting the chance to play consistent big minutes in the NHL. And he's a plus 30 with Morrissey, 16 points. His overall has increased throughout the year. He got a big jump over the offseason. All signs are pointing to this guy to keep growing. Now he's only 23, so and he's got his role is top 4. So what I'm thinking is we're kind of looking maybe in that 7-8 range with him. If you can get him just under 5, because a couple years down the line, these top 4 defensemen are going to cost you 6-7 mil. It's going to be insane. So if we can get one of them, I don't know if he'll be our top pairing defenseman for the entire time. That's tough to say for where we're at. But if we can lock him up for 8 years at just under 5 mil, this is a beautiful contract for us. I'd be extremely happy to offer this to him. Looking at real life contracts, I'm looking at Matthias Samuelsson for Buffalo. I'm looking at Mikey Anderson for Los Angeles. It's a realistic contract. It's just up to us if we want to do that risk with him. I don't know, man. I think he's a good player. I think he's going to keep growing, too. I think that's something I'd be comfortable doing with Ville Heinola. It seems like an easier decision to me. We could even get him maybe at like 4.6, 4.7 for 7 years. That'll bring him to 30. 8 years, I mean, get that extra year. I think I'm okay with what we're looking at on the screen right now. 8 years by 4.8. I think I like that. I think I like that for him. You can always move this deal. He'll be a good player, I believe, for his career. I'm expecting, based off his numbers and his little bit of growth in the year, I'm expecting another jump for him, similar to the Pierre-Luc Dubois situation. So I'm thinking if we get ahead of it, the offseason, he may be asking for quite a bit more. I think if we hang around 4.7 here. 8 years by 4.7 for Ville Heinola. I think I like that. Let's offer it to him. Let's see how it goes. Next up is Nino. No. Stenlin. No. And then you dip it down into here. Let's take a look at Hellebuck, because I know he's up after this year. Hellbuck's looking for a longer deal at around 9 mil. Now this guy is having a hell of a year. He's played 51 games and has a 9.27. He will win the Vezina. I'm very confident in that. I think he'll even rise from 91. And he's got great poise, so I'm not too worried about the playoff simulation. I think if if we want to sign him, we got to get ahead of this year. He'll probably be good. I'm looking at more like a 5-year deal for Hellebuck. Or maybe... So Wirtanen and Will Smith will be up in 3 years. Not counting this year, that puts us at 2 years. Because it starts next year. Yeah, so they'll be up in 2 years. We could just go another 2 years with Hellebuck. We could wait for the offseason and risk him looking for 10, 11, 12 mil. I kind of would like to... He's another guy I would like to get done. I know this is a lot of money for a goalie, but, I mean... What do you want me to do? He's putting up a 9.27 for us this year. Career best so far, if he can keep that up. He's kind of the reason we're in it, to be honest with you. 7 years, I don't know. Because if you're looking at Wirtanen and Will Smith, they're going to be getting... I would like to go long-term with them, because at least with Wirtanen, because we already know he's already good. He's a guy that when I can lock him up on long-term, I would like to do that. Will Smith, we have to see how he develops. If you get Hellebuck to about... I'm looking at more of a 4-year, 5-year deal for him. Because even when we're quote-unquote rebuilding... Not rebuilding. I mean, okay, so during this offseason, we did kind of have a retool. We moved Hellebuck. We moved Pionk. We moved Lowry. I think it's been decided now that this team can still compete, and Hellebuck is the biggest part of that, in my opinion. So even when guys like Scheifele, maybe even Morrissey, whenever those guys are gone, I think I would still like Hellebuck. I think he can play till 35. He's still at franchise exact. I'm looking at like a 5-year, 9 mil per deal for him. I think I'm comfortable with this because I think in the offseason it'll be a lot more, considering the year he's putting up right now. So, excuse me. 5 years at around 9 mil. Like, what's Vasilevsky getting out there in Tampa? Let's take a look at Vasilevsky's deal for comparison. Vasilevsky is getting 9.38 right now. He's got under 900. That's a terrible year for Vasilevsky. But that's an example. He's a 94 overall goalie, getting paid quite a bit. I personally am not a big fan of paying goalies. But I think if we offer him like a 4-year deal at 9 mil, I'll go 5. I think he can still play at 35. Worst case, you move it. If you got to move it, you move it. But that gives our guy Keaton, our goalie prospect we took last year, that gives him enough time to get his shit together before it's his turn. So I'm thinking 5 years by 9 mil for Hellebuck is very good for both sides. No, he's looking for 7. I want to go 5. I think I'm going to offer this to Hellebuck. I think the term is what we're looking for. And salary, I have no problem paying 9 mil. I'm okay with this. Yeah, so we're going to offer this to Hellebuck. Let me know what you guys think about the decisions we made. So we handed out potential extensions to Hellebuck, to Ville Heinola, and to Pierre Engvall. Pierre Engvall is just a shorter term. Keep him on the team because his asking price is low. Good player. Can move him if you need to. But Heinola and Hellebuck are more core pieces here. So, as we get into the deadline, let's take a look at our team. Because it is tomorrow. Deadline's tomorrow. We're going to see what's available. So, I'm looking at our team. I was discussing with my statisticians, mostly Mike today. Vesalainen's having a solid year, proving he can play in the NHL. I'm thinking we do add a bottom 6 forward. Maybe like another Engvall, 83 overall around there to play the third line. Not saying take Vesalainen out of the lineup, maybe bump him down to the fourth line. We move on from Niederreiter because he's not getting the ice time he's looking for here. I don't know what to do with Niederreiter because he's actually for his role, fourth line. He's got 19 points, plus 5. Like, he's playing fine. Nothing against the player. Some depth goal scoring never hurts. We may keep Niederreiter. I don't think he's the answer for the third line. I think we still look to add somebody. I like Morgan Barron because look at his defensive awareness and face-offs. I think this is a guy who can legit play for us. I think he can legit play for us. Going into the playoffs, too. Physical player. He's just not going to get a ton of points, I don't think. I mean, he's got 15. I mean, it's... We'll keep him. Fourth liner, nothing more. Appleton, I don't know. I guess he's a power forward. I always thought he was a two-way forward. He's played 21 games and he has 1 assist. I'm not crazy impressed. We do need to improve the bottom 6, regardless of what we do with Niederreiter. We will improve the bottom 6. Stellan, I've actually been pretty pleasantly surprised with Stellan's ability here. So we'll add probably a third line winger. I'm thinking. Defensively, you could look to improve. Yeah, I could be convinced to go out there and get a bottom pairing defenseman. I'm fine with, like, look at these guys. They're playing just fine. I hope Morrissey makes that jump to top 2. He's having a good year again. Yeah, I should be on par to get around 50 points again. On pace. And he's playing very well with Villy, which is good. So I think we're looking at a third line winger and a third pairing defenseman. How is Mackenzie Blackwood playing? Very well. Yeah, I think we're... Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Honestly, I'm not calling us frauds, but I'm thinking if our goaltending goes down, I think we're in trouble. Because look at these amazing save percentages. We should have a better record, honestly. I think we should. But I'm trying to find that weakness, and it's not jumping out at me. I know I'm looking at this third line left winger. Vesalainen's playing just fine. I think we're just straight up solid defensively and in the net, and then kind of like our natural talent. Just kind of the team I was trying to build. But I'm not calling us frauds, but I'm not fully bought in that we're this great team that are that it may look like. I think we're okay. I think we're good to have a good playoff run. I think we're good to buy at the deadline. I fully agree that that's what we should be doing. But I do highly think we'd be in a position where we're selling if we're not getting Hellebuck and Blackwood's performances. I think if they weren't playing as well, we'd have a little worse record and we would be selling. Will Smith is growing in overall, but his points are not exactly there. It's something I've noticed. Chaz Lucius is growing, minus 28. This team was a lot worse than I thought it'd be. We'll let this +5 roll, though. Jesus. Definitely next year we'll pay a little more attention. I didn't mean to I don't think I discarded the AHL. Like, I have high 70s players throughout the top 6. And even the bot, like, I'm not sure where it went wrong for this team. The center playing defense. I think it's just an injury, rather. But yeah, I don't know exactly what went wrong in the AHL here. Maybe we will look for a new coach. Rodriguez not played well. We'll get Patillo going. This guy's played alright. But the record's just so shit. It's an interesting situation down there in the AHL. But I've assessed, also we could use a better power play. I know end of last video we worked it around a little bit. Going to be buyers at the deadline. Enter the trade deadline. And let's take a look at who is available for your Atlanta Thrashers. Timo Meyer? Okay. I'm looking more third line. Ooh, Sorokin. Oh, we already just offered an extension to, what's his face? Hellebuck. Okay. Pellick's interesting. I like his contract. 29 for 6 more years at just under 6. Bobrovsky, no. Kulak. A little more expensive than Pellick and a little worse of a defenseman in terms of overall. We'll take a look at all the trades at the end. I'm just going to kind of... Ooh, here we go. Foligno on that third line left winger. Zuccarello, third line left winger. Okay, so here's... Okay. Minnesota Wild, our team we're definitely going to look at. Let's look at team by team, and if we'll see if there's anybody that fits our needs, which is bottom pairing defenseman and a third line winger. No, no. Beauvillier, okay. Myers. Okay. There's some options there in Vancouver. Toronto. Nothing to help us right now. I like some of those prospects they have up available though, but not what we're looking for right now. So far, just Vancouver. I'm gonna write down the teams. Get a pen. Write down the teams that I kind of want to come back and look at. So Vancouver. Okay. Nothing here for us. Raquel, Russ. Okay, definitely Pittsburgh we'll come back to. We've done deals with them in the past. Philly, no. No. Okay, Islanders. Here you go, Mike. We'll do some business with your team. Devils. Myers not. Oh, Jesus. I don't like that extension for Orlov. I wouldn't want to bring that in. Nothing on the Devils. Nothing on the Predators. Nothing I'm too interested in on Montreal. Minnesota's another team that caught my eye. Writing this all down. Minnesota. Los Angeles, no. Florida, no. Edmonton, no. Detroit, 1 year left for Vrana. 1 year left for... Okay, they got a couple wingers I'd be interested in. So I'm writing down Detroit. Dallas, no. Columbus, no. Colorado, no. Nothing really here for me. Freddie Anderson, no. Buffalo Comrie, Oslin, no. No. Redding Shimmick. Okay. That was easy enough. So let's go to Vancouver first. First team I wrote down. Beauvillier and Myers are the only two that I'd consider. Let's go take a look at Beauvillier for that third line winger spot. Does he fit? Do we know? We know he fits in... Zucker, I don't know if I want to give up Chaz Lucius. No, I'm not giving up Chaz Lucius for a rental there. No. Okay, so Beauvillier does not fit any lines. Good player. Solid year minus the plus minus. A lot of that's power play though. I think it's not my top choice. It's an option. He doesn't fit any lines. It's not my top choice though. So next up was Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, Brian Rust. Who do we got? Tyler Myers for prospect. No. Chad Rudwill. Okay, so I'd only be interested in Brian Rust. Not at that deal. I didn't see the contract. So cross off Pittsburgh. Not interested in Brian Rust at all. Islanders are next. Sorokin would be awesome. He may get a bigger deal than Hellebuck we just offered. So we did just offer Hellebuck. So we'll stay away from Sorokin. Pelech is the one that's kind of catching my eye. He's a guy that I could see us hanging on to for a long time if he fits. 2 years left for Nelson. Honestly, I don't like his cap hit and the term. It's a little much for me. Nelson is better. Does he play any winger or is he just strictly a center? I mean, Stenlund could play winger as well. He has familiarity doing it. Bottom 6 forward lines and all power play lines. Brock Nelson is very, very, very interesting to me, as is... Was it Pelech? It was Pelech. Now, this is a lot of trade value here. But these are guys with a little bit of term on their deal. He fits as well. I don't know if you're able to get both. So we'll take a look at the other teams and see if there's any cheaper. Yeah, that's a lot of trade value for Pelech. We may just bring in a Nelson there. But anyways, Islanders can stay. Minnesota was next. Marcus Foligno caught my eye, as did Zuccarello. Then, even Hartman could work for what we're looking for. Lyubushkin, I'm looking for like low 80s for a top 6 pair. Check on Foligno. He's the guy I'm interested in. I forgot he just fights everybody in this game. Top 6 forward lines. I'm looking for a bottom 6. He'd be interesting, that's for sure. Alright, next up, let's look at Zuccarello. What's he fitting here? Zuccarello, they've already offered him to us. Forward line 4. Looking more third line. I know in the playoffs it doesn't matter as much. He's got some good poise. He's got playoff history. Not bad value. How old is he right now? 36. A bit steep in the age department. Let's take a look at Ryan Hartman. Great contract he's got. Oh, got it. Oh, fuck. Oh, they want Darius McGinnis. They just offered both the guys I was looking at. Or did I want Pellick? I don't remember. I think it was Pellick that I wanted. Damn, they offered... But I'm not giving up McGinnis and Lucius. You guys are out of your mind. Asking for way too much. What's Hartman fit? None. Okay. So far Brock Nelson is the best fit for us. Out of anybody we've looked at. Let's go take a look at Detroit. I'm still trying to find a defenseman that would work for us. These guys have wingers. Here we go. Alex Edler is old as balls, but... How old is he? Does it tell me his age? 37. I'm looking more Wallman then, yeah. Wallman's got term, but it's not a bad cap hit. So here's maybe what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Brock Nelson's the best. I mean, I'll take a look at Andreas Janssen. How's he looking for us? Yeah, we have no idea. Okay. So I'm thinking it's Brock Nelson for forward. Slotting in the center. Stenley can play the wing. Not interested in this trade. And then maybe you go out and you get a Wallman. If he fits. If he fits. Defensive pairing 2. Okay, so I'm looking for a bottom pairing. But I think out of all the forwards we have looked at, it is Brock Nelson that I'm interested in the most. So let's go back to the Islanders. Now, is there any way... So let's take a look, take a peek. We'll see if we can work anything out. Oh, here's Pellick. They want Will Smith and Chaz Lucius. Get the fuck out of here. I don't think... It's just seen, okay? We're just trying it. We're taking a look. What are you interested in? I would probably get... I'd give up my first for this. So there, we're starting with the first. Let's build off of it. We got 2/3. We can throw one of them in. Okay, yeah, they are sellers. Okay. Skaters, matching block. So Will Smith, I'd say no. McGinnis, I'd say no. How is he doing compared... Okay, so he's having a lot of growth. I think I'll have to go back to where he's playing for one more year. Hey, never mind, he's up to 68 overall. Damn! Damn! He was a 47 overall when we drafted him last year. Damn! His physicality is off the fucking charts. This guy's gonna be a fucking tank. He's not so skilled yet, though. That's okay. Anyways, okay. So, no... I mean, comfortable giving up a Rucker McGrody in this? I think you gotta throw a prospect their way. And I like these guys all better. McGinnis is such a weird prospect. I still like him better than McGrody. He's also the old regime's draft pick. I want to keep a defensive prospect. Now, I'm looking at McGrody's numbers. I'm not blaming him because, like, look, everyone's struggling down there right now. But these guys are growing. Or McGrody has only grown I mean, he's grown as well. I'm not going to take that away from him. You're looking... I mean, you got to give them some kind of prospect. I don't think Fabian Molson, who's actually having a good year, is going to cut it. So say we throw in McGrody. It's closer than I thought. It's closer than I thought. So let's take a look at our defensemen, because we have some guys that are probably not coming back. Because they got 1 year left on their deal. Look at our defensemen. DeMello, you'd have to resign. Hanola, we've attempted to extend. Then you got Brendan Dillon, who's probably not coming back. Nate Schmidt, he's got some years left there. Oh, I gotta sort by overall. Okay, so yeah, so you got 1 year left. 1 year left. We could use a guy like this to play in the top 4, which is where he fits. So your top 4 would look like Pellick, Hanola, Morrissey. It's a nice array of defensemen. You got a two-way, a defensive, and an offensive. I believe Hanola's two-way, right? Yeah, so you got a nice array of defensemen there. Then you have one of like Dylan or someone still play the top 4. Who's the right D? Lefty right D? Probably Schmidt. Oh no, DeMello. DeMello's the right D. Yeah, my bad. So it'd be DeMello, Pellick, Morrissey. Yeah. So Brock Nelson fits that 2-year contract window we're looking at, but Pellick is very good, and his contract's very good, in my opinion. I think we're going to need a little more, but I think we'll offer this and see where they're at. So it is rejected. So it's seen one of those occasions where the trade block paid off in spades. The Islanders could start a deal based on what you want from us, but we can... You assholes. I don't want... No. I'm not trading Rucker McGroarty for Jonathan Toews. That's ridiculous. Alright, so I didn't get to finish what they were saying, but it looks like we're going to need to add a little more. So, what else would we be comfortable throwing in? Portillo, yeah. Why not? He's not a bad prospect. I mean, he's out there for the grabs, but he chose us. So you're looking at Portillo, McGroarty. Portillo's like a C prospect at this point, okay? McGroarty, I'd put him in that A-, B+ prospect range. Struggled in the AHL, but he's 19. By the way, I wanted to make it clear, I still believe in Rucker McGroarty to be a very good NHL player when he's there. Want that known. So first, a third, McGroarty, Portillo. That's where we're at right now. Let's see where they are at. Your offer is woefully insufficient when I consider value for what you're asking in return. So it's a woefully, which means we're not really that close. Would I be comfortable giving up another first? Probably not. Probably not. I still want to draft as much as we can. Now, we are coming upon the final hour here. I don't think I want to give up everything they're looking for. So I think we're going to kind of get rid of Pellick, aim more towards Nelson. And I think we'll go from there. So we can still throw... I mean, we'll keep Portillo in the system for... So a second and a third for Nelson is kind of what I'm eyeing up. Get 2 years out of him. Bottom 6 with some power play help. We could use that. So I think we have 2/3. We can move a second here. Second and a third for Brock Nelson. You get 2 years of him. I think we're going to offer this. Trade is rejected. Damn, not even close, they're saying. We got 2 seconds next year. That's from the Blake Wheeler. You assholes. Stop. Stop. It's from the Blake Wheeler trade. We're going to get crucified if we don't get something done here. Two-thirds in a second. I don't think Brock Nelson's going for a first. Trade's accepted. Okay. I wasn't expecting them to accept that. So, a third next year. One of our 2/3 this year. And a second this year, I believe, brought us in Brock Nelson. Perfect. We need to find a defenseman ASAP. We need to find a bottom pairing defenseman ASAP. ASAP. All available. Okay. Defenseman. We need to get something quick here. We have 30 NHL minutes. Defenseman, no. Bad contract. Too old. Wallman only fits. I mean, we could still bring in Wallman, play him on the bottom pair. Tyler Myers, where do you fit? Where do you fit, Tyler Myers? Defensive pairing 2. Should we just go Wallman? Running out of time. I mean, now you're getting into the... Wallman. I don't like his term. Oh my god. I think we just go Myers. Cause we'll throw him on the bottom pair and penalty kill. He can't hurt you too bad. Myers. We can take on that cat. We just gotta work it out quick. What are you guys looking for? It's Tyler Myers. Let's be realistic. A fourth for Myers. Fuckers gonna make me give up a third, aren't you? Oh, I don't want to give up a third. 2 fourths for Myers. Yeah, okay. 2 fourths for Myers. It's 2 fucking fourths. It's fine. I wanted to go back and make it a fifth, but we were running out of time. Okay, so we bring in Brock Nelson and Tyler Myers. Brock Nelson is a very good fit. That's our main haul. A second and 2/3 for Nelson. It's a decent amount of draft capital. I don't mind the trade. Brock Nelson gives you 2 years of team control. The cap hit for a third line isn't great. It can work for now. Tyler Myers was a last minute panic. We kind of need defensive help. Here's 2 fourth round picks. So we, in the end, we gave away a second, 2/3, and 2/4. So decent amount of draft capital went out here. I'm happy with what we got though. Myers would be a bottom pair, throw in, help out with the penalty kill. I don't want him doing too much out there. Maybe like 14, 15 minutes a night is perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so the Calgary Flames acquire a third, Derek Grant, and 2 others from St. Louis. St. Louis acquires Poirier, who I believe is a legit young, good defenseman. And so what the hell did Calgary want? One of those 2 others must have been good, because I think Poirier's solid. It must have been someone good as those 2 others, but this game just doesn't want to show you. So, San Jose acquires Lady Pav, a 4th, and Mallet, and Kevin LeBanc and Oscar Lindblom go back to Columbus. Pittsburgh will get a 2nd, Jay Marchment, and a 5th in exchange for. Okay, so Raquel did get moved. He's a guy we were kind of looking at, and then when we went to Pittsburgh, that's why we had Pittsburgh written down. It was Raquel, not Russ. Okay. So Raquel did go for a 2nd, Marchment, and a 5th. I probably would have done similar value for Raquel. So that's Cam Allen, who was, I believe, was a 1st-round pick last year, and a 3rd. So the Rangers gave that up, and they got a 3rd, Abramoff, and a 4th. I don't know. Did Cam Allen, was he a shitty prospect? Holy shit, Yuri Kulich got traded. And Kisakov, and Leininen. For David Perron, a 3rd, and Dominic Kubalik. God, if that ever happened in real life. Detroit gets a 3rd, and another 3rd. For Vrana, who was a guy we were looking at. That's why we had Detroit, for Vrana. Okay, so the guys just got moved before we could get to him. That makes sense. So Vrana and a 6th. Yeah, Vancouver got lucky. They caught us at the end, or we caught them at the end, because I probably could have gone with like a 4th and a 6th instead. But what we're learned from that. It's our first trade deadline as a GM. Things move quick. San Jose, holy shit. San Jose acquires Lekkinen in exchange for a 4th, and Phil Kessel. Interesting. Noel and a 3rd for a 3rd, a 5th, and Chad Woodwheel. A lot of nothing. Detroit goes for a 3rd, and Columba for Andreas Janssen. Here we go. Here's our trade. Islanders will get a 2nd and 2/3 for Brock Nelson. I think that's fair. That's actually, in my mind, that's perfect value for each team. Good draft capital for the Islanders, and we take Brock Nelson for 2 years of trying to win a cup. Vancouver gets a 4th and a 4th for Tyler Myers. This is a case where I'm not a big fan of my own trade, but it's something I feel we had to do. Myers is okay. Alright. I probably wish I gave up like a 4th and a 6th, but that's 2-round draft difference. What are you going to do? It's not the end of the world there. So there's our transactions there, friends. Now, let's move to next game. Oh, you wanted a top 4 defenseman? Oh, shit. Okay, forget what the owner just said. Hellebuck signed his deal. Great. Engvall signed his deal, and they all accepted. Perfect. Let's go take a look at what we've got then. So, forwards, next year you have to re-sign Scheifele and Perfetti. Perfetti's an RFA, that'll be easier to navigate. Scheifele will be a hard one in the offseason. I don't know what exactly he's going to be demanding. I kind of want to go short-term with him because I think it'll be a lot. And we could still go ahead here and try and get him on like a 2-year around 9. 3-year 9 mil. I don't know. I'll leave it for now. Got to re-sign Perfetti. That's right, we kept Nino. I didn't have time to really deal with Nino there. And then defenseman for next year, you have Morrissey. You have Hinola. You have Schmidt. Okay, so defense might look a lot different next year, but you just signed Hellebuck. What's he getting? So it's only 3 mil increase in salary. Worth it, my opinion. And this is a guy who's not a fan of paying goalies like that. Why is the owner unhappy? Is it because I didn't get you a top 4 defenseman? You see the market, dude? There's like 2 of them available, and it was assholes. Okay, so I know we're gonna have to fix our line, so I'll hit best for now. Okay, this is stupid. Why would? So dumb. Okay, so there. Yep. Do you give Nino Ryder his shot to play a little more? It's a higher overall. Yeah, we can do it. Stellan's done solid. We'll give Nino the shot there. And who's sitting? Stanley, Appleton, and Sandberg. Perfect. Okay, so the forward core looks fine here. I'm cool with the forward core. Defenseman, Morrissey, DeMello. Okay, so I want this. The -1 is not exactly what I wanted. The higher overall should help, though, with that. I mean, he's fucking huge. The playoffs will be helpful. Does he hit? Does he hit? Yeah. Yeah, he hits. He blocks. What are his edge or his stars, anyways? Bouncer and Total Eclipse. Myers is a good pickup, actually. Fuck what I'm saying. I'm cool with this. I'm cool with that. Then Hellbuck, Blackwood. Let's take a look at the power play, because I know it was failing. So I want to move Retain into first. I want to get him up there. I want the boys down near the net with his big power forward build. Left. I'm looking for a right-handed shot. Shifey can work up here. I'll have Ellers up top. Morrissey, we'll give him the one-timer. And Tannen can snipe from right here. This gives you Kyle Connor up here with not Nate Schmidt, unless he fits. Nate Schmidt fits. Brock Nelson gives a nice boost to this power play. Who's got the best face-off here? 65, 80, 68. So Brock Nelson could go right to the front of the net there with his big ace. Fetty, Engvall, and I just want to get Hanola up here. Perfect. Okay, Hanola also fits. And that's the power play unit. It's a little more spread out. I want Connor and Perfetti kind of down here working together. I'm cool with that. Penalty kill. Barron's solid for this. Stenlin is also solid. Then Morrissey. Myers does fit. Okay, so Myers helps out the PK. Dylan, Engvall, Nelson. Nelson will be getting PK time too. Good. Engvall can play that. I might move Engvall and Stenlund if that works. Yeah. So yeah, we'll get Engvall up there. And then Stenlund can Nelson, DeMello, Dylan. Then yeah. Okay. I think that's enough of the lines there. Go to AHL. We'll get our +5 back on. What? Oh shit! They sent Vesalainen down. Give me a second. Vesalainen's coming back up. Don't worry. We're not in any cap situation where it'll be dangerous. Like I said, we'll figure out the AHL team better next year. I didn't disregard it. I added some pieces to it, but shit happens. I would 25. Stanley has a factor. We'll send Sandberg on waivers. But I have to select Vesalainen first. Kind of want Vesalainen in the lineup. Sandberg didn't get claimed anyway, so who gives a fuck? At least I'll get to play down here. So best lines for AHL. There you go. Okay. Who comes out here? It's probably Axel Johnson Falaby. Except he can actually play in his own end. But so can everyone here. Yeah. -1's ugly. He's earned the right to keep playing. He can't really defend. He might become an extra. Yeah, he can stay up here. Only because like these guys can actually play defense, which is going to be valuable here in the playoffs. Okay. Okay. I would probably put Vesalainen in for injury over Appleton. Okay, so that's the team. Here's the playoff races. We're getting into the end of the year here. Atlanta Thrashers are leading the way, and we have 3 games in hand on the top 2 teams behind us. Beautiful. Beautiful situation to be in, and now it's on us to not mess it up. So, excuse me. We have 2 points ahead with 3 games in hand of the Coyotes. Let's just take it kind of week by week, and we'll keep an eye on everything. Excuse me again. Okay, so we'll go till next week here. So we got 3 games coming up. How do we do? Pierre, and we lost it too. Okay, so who the fuck is going in for Pierre? Fucking Appleton. No. Except he is running a +5. He's got 1 fucking point. So Brock Nelson goes up also with a +5. So that's good. You probably put Stenlin back up here. This is just for the time being. Okay, you're not doing this. Vesalainen. Okay, Perfetti back taking face-offs. Vesalainen is an offensive player. He's not much of a defensive player. So we'll keep him on the power play. That's fine. Second power play. And what was it? March 21st? I believe it was March 21st. Pending evaluation. He just told me the date. Also, let's look at some progress reports. Darius McGinnis should be at the top. Oh, this is... Where's in the system? Ooh, we got some growth from this guy, too. Okay, maybe our 7th round pick wasn't a mistake. But look at Darius McGinnis. Holy shit. And Will Smith has grown quite a bit. This guy. Who the fuck is this? What X Factor do we have just sitting here? Am I dumb? Why is it top 9 forward? Is this a mistake? Hold on. Have we had... Hold on. Okay, it was a glitch. It was a glitch. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's a glitch. You can't do that, game. I thought I just had something. Thought I just had something crazy. Alright. In the system. Attributes. Okay. Ooh, Gustafson is not what we're looking for. Actually, he's having a... Who is this? Who is this guy? Yeah, he's going backwards. Yikes. But these guys are on the way up. Look at that. McGinnis, great. Simone Slavicic, great. We should start remembering his name. I think he's got an outside shot at being very good. Will Smith, we're happy with that. And now he's got more X Factors. Yeah, this Daniel guy is just a glitch. Flaherty. Oh, there we go, Keaton. There we go. That's what's up. Good, good, good. These guys are growing a little bit down here. Perfect. Okay, so we'll just go until I believe it was March 21st. So without Pierre-Luc Dubois for a little bit. Anyways, as we were doing, let's go to this Saturday. OT loss is good because we got a point. There's a win, another win, another win, and another win. Yeah. I believe it was the 21st. Let's see. Do we even bring Pierre-Luc Dubois back? Yeah, you get him back. You get him back. You don't... what goal do we lose? We'll play another couple games. To make sure... It's a concussion. There we go. There's a loss. You can come back in now, Pierre. Come back and play. So it was Vesalainen that came in for him. So we'll do this. There you go. Now we can finally get Brock Nelson playing in his actual spot. But how did he do filling in? Yes! Fuck yeah! 11 points in 9 games played. +7. 2 on the power play. He's hitting. And he's playing solid defensively. That's perfect. Good acquisition so far. Stenlin, I believe we'll put Niederreiter back up. Yeah. Defensively, How's Myers Benson's coming over? 2 points and even. Sure. Fine. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough. We gotta work the power play back around. I'll put Nelson. Dubois for Nelson. And then Nelson can come here. Perfecto. Okay, so games in hand have been kind of made up. We have 70, we still got 1 in hand on the teams behind us, but we do have 2 points ahead of them. So, let's just keep an eye on this here. Let's go another week and see how we do. We have 3 games here. There is a loss and a win and a loss. Okay. We are still in first in the Central. Coyotes still got 2 games. We have 2 games in hand on them and 2 points ahead. Do we have a game against the Coyotes coming up? No, we don't play them again the rest of the year. That sucks. That'd be fun. Let's go until... So let's simulate 4 more games here. Loss. A win, a win, a win. Perfect. Okay. We've clinched a playoff spot. The Atlanta Thrashers have clinched a playoff spot in their first year since moving back to Atlanta. Beautiful stuff. So we are 4 points ahead with 1 game in hand. Let's go another week, then we'll go up to that last game. A win, a loss, and a win. Have we clinched the Central? There's a Y next to our name. Looks like we clinched the Central. Wait, are we gonna win the President's Trophy? Are we gonna win? Perfetti has 74 fucking points. What is going on? The second line. Oh! Oh my goodness. Holy shit. Golly. That's all I can say is golly. Oh, Perfetti, you beautiful bitch. Breakout year alert. The top line actually is not getting a crazy amount of points. Which is fine. Like, the team's doing great. Engvall. Yeah, solid as fuck, my boy. Nelson, still point per game. 20 games after being acquired. Doesn't really improve the power play. Still has 2 power play points. Nino Niederreiter's kind of popping off a little bit. And these guys are doing what they're supposed to do. Interesting team we got here. Hanola, holy fuck. Morrissey, holy fuck. DeMello. Dylan. Dylan is punching motherfuckers. His penalty minutes. He's hitting 125 penalty minutes. Nate Schmidt. Tyler Myers, what have you been up to? -1, 4 goals. 21 hits. He's blocking. Yeah, it's okay. He's fine. Tyler's fine, guys. Hellebuck, he dropped down to 917, which is okay. He's been struggling a little bit. Mackenzie Blackwood's still playing very well. I think we have a legit chance to win the President's Trophy, which is insane. I'm taking another look at Perfetti. This may be a crazy offseason trying to sign him, because... Schaefer's being much more reasonable now. Fuck. Yeah, we're gonna wait for the offseason on Perfetti. Tannen's so fucking good. Okay. Let's take a look at... Like I said, we got a big game coming up, okay? But I want to take a look at the rookie race. Because Tannen is ridiculous. This guy's everything I thought he'd be. Show me the rookies. Fuck you, Shane Wright. Like, Bedard is supposed to be the generational first overall. He's got 2 more points than 9th overall Tomas Virtanen. I think Shane Wright's winning Rookie of the Year. Rightfully so. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. We didn't need it anyways. We didn't want it anyways, fuck that. Might as well look at the whole league over here. There's 1 more game left. Not too much will change. Except Marchand might score 50 goals. We'll come back to this. AHL team, still not too pretty. We're gonna have to fix this for next year. We're gonna have to fix it for next year. Let's get into this last game. Okay, so teams that can catch us in the President's Trophy race. There's 1. It's the Kraken. Wait, no, it's not. It's the Blue Jackets, and they have 2 games. Okay. So let's sim up. I hit edit lines. Eek. Let's sim up to our game. Blue Jackets. Blue Jackets have tied us. I think we have more regulation. Wait, does the Z mean they clinched the President's Trophy? I don't know what these letters mean yet. Clinch conference. So let's go to the entire league. So it comes down to regulation and overtime, right? Wait, where are we? How the fuck are we down here? Okay, I don't think we're winning the President's Trophy. We were close. We were close as fuck. Let's live sim this real game. I mean, Perfetti, was it? I don't know. We'll work out his contract with him. We'll make sure we don't get fucked. Anyways, we're losing. Gabe Velarde gets 1 on Connor Hellebuck. Tomas Virtanen. I don't know really how to say it yet. I feel like Virtanen's right. There's Kevin Stenlund there. 4th line goal. Looking good. Another power play. We got to capitalize on these boys. There we go. Josh Morrissey. I believe it was right after the power play, but your Atlanta Thrashers have taken a 3-1 lead on the Los Angeles Kings. We'll watch like the last 5 minutes of the 3rd period. Damn, this has already been 52 minutes? Damn, Isaac Kopitar just scored. This went by quick, man. Dude, these episodes, they're so in-depth. I've never done a series this in-depth. That they're so long, and you get so little done in all this time. But I'm having fun doing it, and you guys seem to be enjoying it, I feel. Kyle Connor scores. Mark Scheifele scores. We're getting like almost averaging 40 views a video, which for this series is, in my opinion, very good. I think it's because I put arrows in the thumbnail now. But fuck it, who gives a shit? Look at Kyle Connor. That looks dope as fuck. Also, I didn't realize, I was told by my mother, this could be wrong. Scheifele was the captain for this last year, and they took it away from Blake Wheeler. Is that right? I don't know. Fuck it, while we're here, I'll look it up. Okay. Who is the captain? Yeah, you guys watch this, I'll look it up. The captains of the Winnipeg Jets. The Winnipeg Hets. The Jets. Oh, Blake Wheeler still is the captain. I think my mom was mistaken, which is okay. Alright, so yeah, Blake Wheeler was the captain. Oh, wait. No, the decision to end Blake Wheeler's run as team captain was made by the team's coaching staff, led by Rick Bonus. Did he just get scored on? No. Okay, safe. So yeah, it was removed from him. Why isn't Blake? It wasn't about him, it was about making me feel comfortable after a big life decision. I don't know. Okay, so Blake Wheeler wasn't the captain. He had it removed by the old coaching staff. Oh! Alright, here we go. Let's see a goal, man. Let's see a goal. Our goal song is WAP, in case you're wondering. True Daddy breaks it out to Byfield. Let's wrap this bitch up. I wanna hear this. You guys, this might pick up in the mic, and if you hear it twice, I apologize. But I just kind of want to listen to the last minute here. You know what? That might sound terrible. Let's see this. No, I gotta do this. I'm sorry. We may have like 40 seconds of annoying echoing, but we'll see. Big save by Hellebuck. Here comes Alhurst. Let's get something, Alhurst. Show us a live goal. Come on, boys. Boo! Fuck you, Kevin. Big save, Connor. Let's play the puck here. Yep, thank you. There you go. Pierre Engvall. The big free agent. Oh! Let's get a goal! Oh, come on! That was open. Whatever. Last game of the year at home. Finished out strong. Beautiful. These jerseys are sexy, dude. What is our flag? How can I change that? That's ridiculous. Beautiful stuff. Great game. So, oh wait, I forgot that we could still get 2 points. We could still win the President's Trophy. And we did get 2 points, so we're ending with 107 points. Now, what did Columbus do? What did Columbus do? Fuck you, Columbus. How about that? Assholes. So I don't think we won the President's Trophy, boys. Yeah, we got 27 home wins, my boy. How's coach? How's owner's amazingly happy. See, we didn't need your top 4 defensemen. And we get the Anaheim Ducks. Let's go take a look at their team before we end the video. Okay, Isaac Lundstrom's on the first line, so that's something. Trevor Zegras and Troy Terry are both very good in this game. In real life, I'm not going to be an asshole. Silverberg's on the second line, McTavish, Kerfoot. This team's not that good. They're going to beat us, though. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. Drysdale. Defense is okay. I will admit their defense is solid. It's not great. It's not terrible. It's okay defense. I just kind of looked at the top pair. The defense is slightly below average. Racco's a good player for the playoffs. I mean, 20 points for him. Only 48 penalty minutes. They got him well behaved. He hits like a motherfucker. This asshole had 355 hits. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's go look at some goalies. And we're facing John Gibson and Alex Nedeljkovic. Who, did we have him? No, we didn't have Alex. Why did I think we had Alex? John Gibson is 84 overall. What kind of year did John Gibson have? A 903? I don't know. I don't know. Ah! Man, I kind of really wanted the President's Trophy. It would have been sick. Anyways, let's take a look at everybody on our team. Just skim through it because we did look through this before. Perfetti led the team in points. Shifley, Ehlers, Connor, Wirtanen, finished with 66, 39 goals. Perfect. What a fucking rookie season. 19 years old, man. This guy's going to be great. Felix Dubois. Morrissey, yeah. You should get that top 2 jump, man. I feel like he's got it in him. Brock Nelson, what'd you finish with the team? 21 games, 20 points. I feel much better about losing that draft capital for him now. And here's everybody else. Who's our pluses? Who's our Honola? 36. Top pairing was great. So really nothing to complain about. You got a couple minuses on the back end and some bench players. What are you gonna do? Who's our big dog? Brendan Dillon. I'm assuming he has a lot of fighting majors. Shots gotta be Wirtanen, yeah. Kyle Connor, if his shooting percentage was near Wirtanen, it's kind of an off year for him. I think he'd still be very good. I mean, this is a good year, what am I saying? So our shooters are like 200 plus. So Ehlers, Shifley, Connor, Wirtanen. Did Felix Dubois shoot at 7%? He did. Okay. Oh, really? 13 goals. Not making my fucking contract look very good, are you, Pierre? Yeah, asshole. Shooting at 7%. What do you want me to do about that? He'll be fine. If he doubles that, shoots 14%. He's got, what was that, 26 goals, whatever, and then he's up to almost 70 points. Then that'd be a good year. It'd be like point per game. Yeah, Pierre-Luc Dubois is fine. Pierre-Luc Dubois is fine. We could use some more power. We could use a way better power play. That's why these numbers are actually down. What the hell is going on with our power play? Morgan Barron, these are shorthanded goals. Tyler Myers scored a shorthanded goal. What the fuck? Time on ice per game. It's going to be that top pair. Yep. So this is why I like 4 lines being rolled. Also, that's another reason the points are down compared to some other teams is we do roll 4 lines. It's all spread out. Makes you feel like a team. You know what I'm saying? Face-off percentage of actual face-offs taken. Morgan Barron was our best guy, followed by Brock Nelson. Stenlin was good, and then get under 50% here with these guys. Who's hitting? Nate Schmidt only had 17 hits. Did he play 82 games? Nate, what the fuck? Oh, he doesn't hit at all. He's 6 foot tall. What's our 6 foot tall? Pierre-Luc Dubois threw the body this year. Brock Nelson. Hinola hits good. Shifley. Yeah, we got... Okay, so we're a physical fucking team, man. Josh Morrissey blocking these shots. Mello. Nice, boys. Who's throwing it up? Dylan. Morgan Barron had 53 turnovers on the 4th line. So, Cole Perfetti, holy shit. Okay, this guy's a defensive mastermind. Kyle Connor, too. Then you kind of drop off. So these guys need to be on the PK. Holy shit. Do we throw? I don't know if we throw. Do we throw? Perfetti is on the PK. I know that. DeMello or Brendan Dillon. I always mix them up. Brendan Dillon had 21 fights this year. Who else had fights? Tyler Myers had 5. Stanley with 2. Ehlers had 2. Brock Nelson had 1. Go take a look at the goalies. That's right. 917 and 928. All right, and I hit B. Did our power play get any better? Does anyone remember what it was? Our goal scoring got better. It might have just been 5v5 though. Eek! Power play fucking stinks. Our PK dropped too. Interesting. Interesting. Let's go to the entire league, take a look. See, good thing we came back. Marchand got his 50th. I declared Hellebuck would win the Vezina, and then he fell off a little bit. There's no way on God's green earth. Okay, I thought Brian Elliott was going to win the Vezina. What is this? What is this? What is this? He's 39, played 72 games, and had a 9 fucking 20. Mackenzie Blackwood are the best save percentage, just saying. So what, Gorgiev's winning the Vezina? You fucking me? You fucking me? Bennington had a good year. Let's make it Kemper. There's Hellebuck. Okay. So rookie skaters. We were looking at this a minute ago. Rotana finishes 3rd in rookie skating points. Behind some 2 highly touted prospects. So Rotana is in a class with Bedard and Wright. Then he dropped down a little bit in points. We get Josh Roy here. Slavkovsky. Shane Wright shot at 17 fucking percent. Get the ass out of here. Don't know why I just did that. So let's go back to goals. Ovechkin had a hat trick in his last game. So 56 goals for Ovi. 50 for Marchand. Tage had 47. Rotana with 39. Rotana was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th. He was 8th in goals in the NHL. That's ridiculous. Who's our playmakers? There's Perfetti down there, looking like 8th as well. Points. Marchand only one to eclipse 100. McKinnon and Green Jacket to Marco Rossi. Not good, Marco. Not good. Marcus Foligno, you need to relax a little bit. Corey Perry. Trent Frederick. Usual suspects here. Who's shooting the most in the league? There's the fuckers with over 300 shots. My goodness. Okay, let's take a look at face-off men who actually took face-offs. Best one looking like Bo Horvat. There you go, Islanders fans. Yeah, I am Peugeot. You guys are face-off masterminds. Look at you. Here goes the guy with over 1,000. Jordan Stahl. Who's throwing the body the most? Matthew Boldy. Brad Marchand, Foligno, Thompson, Nichushkin, and Anderson, Bertuzzi. Caulfield's got... Oh, this is forwards. That's right. Let's get... Fuck this. Actually, yeah, who's winning the Selkie? Fuck. Fuck! Perfetti, no! No! We could have won. We could have had it all. Corey Perry, 31 fights. Take a look at defenseman, then we'll wrap this bitch up. Damn, Werenski had 22 goals. Carlson with the most points, though. Werenski. Jesus, Luke Shen. Still in the league. Any of these guys ever take a face-off? Why? In what world is Simone Nemec taking 6 face-offs? Ian Mitchell's 1 for 1. Imagine being the center that lost to Ian Mitchell. Vince Dunn. Okay. Splurging. Okay. Fun year. Fun year. Thank you all for watching this video. Next video, we will get into it with the Anaheim Ducks. Get into a little tussle, if you know what I mean. Fucking tussle the Anaheim Ducks. Bring your discarded fishing net, boys. We'll see you then.